Hi, welcome in. If you are here, you're stepping into your highest timeline, and I'm here to help you navigate that journey. I'm just going to tap in, get a channeled message from Spirit, then I'll pull some cards. We'll go wherever the energy takes us. If at any point during this message, any of it resonates with you, please like the video and comment so that I know. All right, let me get tapped in. Tapping in now to the collective spirit. Bring this message to anyone who needs to hear it. Remove me, make me a clear channel for your word. Only bring messages through that are for the collective's highest and greatest good, and make them come through in ways that they would resonate and they would know that this message is for them. What message does the collective need in this moment, Spirit? Okay, I'm getting someone fishing, just like cast and plop into the water, kind of reeling the line back up, casting again. There's no pressure here. They're out fishing. They have no expectation that they're even going to catch anything. They're just kind of enjoying the process. There's some nibbles on the line. So there's something to say, hey, I've got something here. It's not like for certain, and when you set out to do this, you didn't do it with an outcome in mind. But now that you've gotten some nibbles, it's more exciting. You want to stay in and you want to do it. There's proof of life, right? And I feel like these nibbles that you're getting are just enough for you to like stay in the game and keep trying, because you have some proof that like you're on the right track, or some proof that there are fish here. You could be fruitful. So you're getting something back that's keeping you wanting to do this. Yeah, so I'm really getting this as a message as maybe you have started something new, or a new hobby, or a new idea, and maybe it was a little boring at first, or maybe you weren't sure if it was going to work. But it's not like you've reeled in a big fish. It's not like you're this master of fishing, right? But you've gotten enough like nibbles or some positive feedback or some signs from the universe that are saying you're on track here, that this is working. So it's just enough to keep you like exploring and keeping you working towards this goal or this idea, continuing to invest your time in this idea. So it feels really good to me. It feels like, oh, I might be onto something. It's totally the feeling you would get if you were fishing and you didn't feel anything, and then you felt a couple bites. And it's like that might set you doing it for 2 more hours, right? Because you're like, oh, now I know there's fish here. So what I'm really getting is you've tried something, or you've figured something out to the extent that like you've gotten some signs that you might be onto something here, and now you're excited and you're in it. You still don't know what it's going to be. You still don't even need it to be anything. Like you don't have a huge attachment to the outcome, but you wanted it to at least be fun. You don't want to start out on something, a new idea, and not get any feedback, not have it be fun at all. You don't want to bring your fishing pole down there and just cast into nothing and feel nothing. So the idea was exciting, maybe didn't get anything at first, but you've started to get a little bit of positive feedback. And I'm really hearing from Spirit, like, hang on to all the positive feedback, hang on to all the signs that are saying, yes, keep going with this, because it is going to be big. You are going to be really good at this. This is going to be part of like your identity, or it's part of your new timeline. So keep going is really what I'm getting. All right, let me grab some cards. Okay, I'm getting Rider Waite Smith, Original Tarot. All right, well, this is exciting. I hope that you have stepped out and that you're trying something and that maybe you've started to get a little bit of feedback. You've started to get a little bit of positive reinforcement, and it's keeping you focused. I'm also getting a little bit of a sense that you're not telling a lot of people about this, that this is something maybe you're doing without a lot of people knowing. So you're getting some positive feedback, but it's not like because you're out there telling people like, oh, I'm thinking about doing this thing, or I started this thing, and it's just like lip service, like friends are like, oh, that's awesome. No, I'm getting that, like, let's say you started like an Etsy business and like you've gotten a sale, or you've gotten a couple people like commenting that your style is really neat, or you've got a couple people that are interested in your services, or you picked up something new and you've gotten a little bit of feedback to like, maybe I'm on to something here. So what else does the collective need to know with this message, Spirit? Woo! The Queen of Wands jumped right out of the deck. So, all right. The Queen of Wands actually came out in reverse. So the Queen of Wands is taking action, taking bold action, being unapologetically you, being authentically you, not caring what anybody thinks. And the fact that it came out in reverse says to me that you maybe stepped out in doing this, but you have been a little bit like, is this really what I'm supposed to be doing? And is this even going to be a thing? Or am I silly doing this? Like, I'm feeling that you didn't have like the ultimate confidence in stepping out and trying this thing. Or maybe there is a new thing that you're wanting to try, but you lack the confidence a little bit. But what I'm getting here is, so I get judgment. So Spirit saying this is part of your calling, this thing that you're feeling a little bit excited about, that just seems like maybe a little thing, or whatever that you're trying. But it definitely feels like part of you. You're just lacking a little bit of confidence. But if you were in your full Queen of Wands mode, like it's what you would be doing. Like you'd love to do it. This is part of your calling. So it's like you're meant to do it. It was part of your blueprint. The reason that you get little flutteries when you start getting excited about it is because it was something that was written in the stars for you, is what I'm getting. And what I'm also getting is that it is going to lead to fulfillment. So it's something that is going to fulfill you. Like, it won't even be work to do it. It's going to make your heart kind of like run over. Like you're just good at it and you're excited to do it. And you wake up every day and you give to it. You wouldn't even care if you got paid. But the cool good news is you're going to get paid. This is King of Pentacles. So I'm definitely getting that this will somehow lead to wealth, lead to stability, lead to confidence, groundedness. So I definitely think that this is, whatever this venture is, even if right now it's just a hobby or something you're trying to figure out, it's sounding like something that you're going to get paid for, but it's like you're so in your sweet spot that you just can't believe that this is like your work. And it really is part of your calling. So Spirit's saying, like, we see that you're a little shaky in your boots, like moving forward to do it, but this is your offering and your opportunity, and it's your rebirth, it's your calling. You're going to get to leave other things in the past, and you're going to get to, like, this is your new you, and it's going to lead to that King of Pentacles, which is really like ultimate safety, peace of mind, security. This King of Pentacles is like a master at what he does as well. So if this was the fisherman that we were talking about in the beginning, like this is the guy that like everybody calls to like charter boats or figure out where they should go get the fish that they should get. So you are going to be a master at this in, short time is what I'm hearing. But like, this is going to be actually a big part of your identity. So even though you're not really telling anybody about it right now, and you're just trying it out, and you maybe don't have that much confidence, you're going to be known for it. You're going to be known for it, and you're going to have like ultimate confidence in like, yeah, I'm actually like the guy people call for this. And I also get the Magician coming in. So with the Magician, that tells me that you manifested this. You have been looking for something to do that will light you up. You want a career. You want a life that's like fun, but also brings you in money, like fills your cup up and gives you wealth. Like, hello. But you also really want to be aligned with your calling. Like, you're one of those people that's like, what's my purpose? Why am I here? I want to do things that feel like I'm aligned with my purpose. And maybe there's some things in your life right now that like they're a job, they're whatever, maybe you're even good at them, but they're not, you don't feel like they're your life's purpose. So this thing that you've have had a little bit of like, it's adventurous and exciting, but you've had a little like, I don't really know how it fits in about, is the thing that you have been manifesting. And on the bottom of the deck, I get the Wheel of Fortune, which to me says this is what you don't see happening. So you've been getting these ideas, you've been manifesting this opportunity, you've been manifesting this new career path, this new identity, this new thing that you do that people recognize you for. And this is part of your fortune. This is part of your new timeline, the divine timing kind of coming into your life and saying, yeah, you might not be that confident because it looks completely different. It's a little bit out there as far as what you've done before, but it's your calling. You're ready for it. And it's time. It's time. And you've manifested it. This is the thing that over the past, I'm getting 4 years in my head that you're like, I wish I could do something that has to do with ... whatever it is for you. My spirituality, my hobby, my creativity, my whatever makes my soul sing. I want to manifest that. And Spirit saying, you have. That's what this opportunity for ultimate fulfillment is coming in for you. And I love it because you go down and you're a little bit nervous. So this is like you drop your fishing pole and you're like, I'm just going to try it, but I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just fishing for I don't know what. But with that message, I really get that you have gotten some feedback that says, yeah, this is your thing. You've gotten a couple nibbles here or there. Okay, so I get the 6 of Wands, which is ultimate success and victory. And I get it after walking away from something. So you may have walked away from something to be able to start this new beginning, to start this new thing. And it was really in walking away from something that allowed you to get this opportunity and get clear and, start taking the chances. What I also get is the Hanged Man. So I feel like you had to walk away from something. You had to wait and really see things from another perspective. There was some delay in this, but that the opportunity is here now, that you are being called, okay? And by walking forward in it, this is your victory over the thing that you walked away from. This may also be Spirit saying you need to walk away from something to have your success and victory, right? We can't keep everything. We can't keep everything of the old and everything of the new. So we're going to leave these cups that didn't fulfill us. We had a lot of cups, right? We've lived a lot of life. We've accumulated a lot of stuff. We had other things that gave us fulfillment and purpose up until now. Like we've tried a lot of things. I know even me personally, like I've opened several businesses and I can shut them down. Like I'm not like, oh, it was stupid, I did that. No, I had a lot of cups. They're fine, but you might need to walk away from those cups, really go inside and think, pause for a minute and say, with all I've built, all my different careers or different businesses or different ideas, different hobbies, different relationships that I have here in my life, all the different dynamics I have, think about all of them and really think, which one fills me up? Which one is exciting to me? And you may need to let go of a lot of things so that you can be victorious. And not only is this victory, this is fame and recognition. So what I'm getting from Spirit is this is your calling to step out and be unapologetically you. And you will be recognized and loved and validated for that. I'm seeing some, like, if it was an Etsy shop, you getting a bunch of followers, you getting a bunch of orders. If it's a, YouTube channel, you getting a bunch of subscribers. Like, people see you and need you, so you'll get that validation. And those will be the nibbles from the universe. Those will be the nibbles that you get while you're fishing. So I'm really getting from Spirit, put it out there. Put it out there even scared. And then when you do, look for the nibbles that are showing you you're on the right path. And this can just be, it can be slow. It can be, one order, one subscriber, one word of mouth referral, one something that just makes you go, okay. And that's one. We all need one, right? We all need to start somewhere and keep going. And I get the 10 of Pentacles. So you will feel wealthy and like a master, but this is also going to lead to generational wealth. This is going to be more wealth than you ever knew you ever had, and you are ready for it because you've manifested it. You've walked away from things or are walking away from things that you need to. I see so much success and victory, and the reason why we have this success and victory is because you're being called. This is your calling. Okay? So it's like it was written in the stars before you even got here. What more for this collective, Spirit? This is a great message. Okay, so I'm getting that you have gotten a creative spark from the universe. This opportunity was a creative spark. It was action to take. It was go out there and do it. And yes, you did it or are on the fence or have a little lack in confidence in doing it, but you know what it is. You have the creative spark. I'm getting that it's already come in for you. And I get that you need to protect this spark. So don't let anybody come and tell you that this isn't your calling or that it's silly or that it's, protect it. This is, be quiet about it. Sit back and just work on your craft. You have all the tools you need to do this. And we already know that it's part of your blueprint. You're going to be successful. You're going to have all of this wealth come in that's going to set you up in ways that you've never even dreamt of being set up. And you didn't even care about that because for you, this was about fulfillment, right? This wasn't about money. This was like, you've made money. You know what it is to have money and you want fulfillment. But Spirit's saying, but you get money out of this as well. So protect it right now. Right now is not the time to go out there and get a bunch of other people's opinions. We want you to just take the action. Please take the action. Be unapologetically you, even if you're scared to do it. Take the action and then be quiet. Protect it. Don't share it with anybody that isn't going to be completely supportive or help you in it. Okay? Anything else, Spirit? This is exciting. It sounds like you've been given, this is the year of the fire horse. So it's like, hell yeah, we should be creating this year. This is the year to create, put something out there. And I'll tell you, start now. You have, in 2 years, you'll have this, big word of mouth or customer base or a bunch of followers or whatever. Like, the earlier you start, the more you can get through those beginning phases where you're like, I wonder if anybody likes me. I wonder if this is going to be successful. Like the only way to get through that and feel successful is to do the first several months of like situating yourself. And I see you becoming the Queen of Cups, which again, this is what you want. You want to be this, you want to be in touch with your divine feminine that says like, I am valuable, I am worthy, I can show up as myself and people love me. But the work I do or how I show up, how I nurture this world, what I give to this world, the gifts that I have for this world, help the world. And then people love me back. And so it's this very reciprocal, flowy, loving energy that you're bringing because you're coming through with this new creative spark that is aligned with your blueprint, aligned with your heart chakra. Okay. And that's what just brings in, manifest all the money and support, because the universe wants to support things that are giving that frequency to the world, to the earth. And you lead by example in that way. I think we've got the message here. I think this was a pretty clear one. Yeah. Whatever spark you have, and at the bottom of the deck, man, I have the grief card. So you might be going like, oh man, this is a little scary again, to walk away from some things and see I can't really see what's coming in for me. But the universe is saying you are done with a cycle. You have ended a cycle recently. You took a lot of time to move away from something, and you really have learned what your truth is in all of this. And you were able to walk away from that cycle, end that cycle by owning your truth, understanding who you really were. And universe is saying you graduated. Spirit's saying you graduated. You closed out that cycle. You've graduated. And now that is what allows the new spark of idea to come in. It is so ready. You manifested all of this by walking away and closing out that cycle. And now you're like, you're ready, ready, ready. So even if you're nervous, keep walking forward, and don't just like kind of do it and kind of not. Set a schedule, whatever it is like that you're going to work on this new creative spark. I don't know what it is for you, but whether it's 10 minutes a day or, every single weekend, you're going to put all half a Saturday towards it. I don't care what the duration is. But whatever it is, make sure it's consistent, because then you can tell yourself, I'm going to do this for 1 year. For 1 year, I am going to create and add new items to my Etsy store. I'm going to write songs for 1 year, and I'm going to spend really block it out, because that's where the doubt comes in, is when we're not consistent and we haven't done it for a while and we get out of practice, and then we don't allow for that energy to keep. And it's that creative energy and that creative flow that's going to give you confidence in your craft, right? And that'll bring even more of those followers, those customers, those people that are going to recognize you for doing this. So do it. Take that creative spark, take whatever action you need to take, make sure it stays fun. Make sure every time you do it, you're like, yes, this is this thing I get to do that's going to bring me so much fun. Believe in it being your calling. Believe in this thing that you're showing up for is more important than any job or other thing you have going on right now. If this is your true calling, it deserves all of your attention. It deserves a good amount of your attention. And all Spirit wants you to know is you're going to be successful, and you're going to have more money from this than you ever thought possible. So just keep going. All right. That's the message. The lighthouse can show you the shore, but you still need to steer the ship. If any of this resonated, or if you just want to claim, yes, I'm going to be a master at this, I'm going to follow my creative spark, I'm going to be seen and recognized for what makes me uniquely me and the gifts that I want to give this world, I'm stepping into my purpose, then just comment, I claim this message, down below. Until next message.